Hi everyone, my name's Mark Shaw. I'm from Mark Shaw Golf. I'm situated here at Deep Creek Golf Club. I want to talk to you today about some chipping techniques that hopefully will help you in your game. 70% of the game is based around chipping. That's where your scoring is going to be. Unfortunately, I've been coaching for a little while now, and I have seen the same trend wherever I go. The driving range gets used, of course, mainly for drivers, long irons, mid irons, which doesn't really help your scoring that much. Yeah, it'll get you around the green, but you still got to get in the hole after that. So let's concentrate today on your chipping. There's a few things I want to address first up, and that's ball position. Okay, like many of you, I think I was taught as a young fella that my ball position should be on the back foot. I'm leaning well forward, and from there you can see I'm in a bit of trouble already. That looks like I'm going to hit directly into the ground like that. Okay, let's talk about that. So the club, of course, swings in a circle. Okay, you can see when I swing in that circle, the bottom of my arc's going to be in the middle of my chest. And you can do this at home yourself. Just swing the club along around in a circle, and the bottom of the arc you'll find should be about the middle of your chest, especially if I hold it with two hands there. Okay, so if that's the case, and I place the ball off my right hand side and lean well forward, you can see the middle of my chest is now over my left foot. Okay, which means the bottom of my arc will actually be about 2 inches underground. So if I think about that, I'm going to dig right into the ground. What I do see as a result of that is a lot of lifting. Okay, that has an inherent problem with it. So you're either going to chunk it, you're going to scull it, or you're going to have trouble in getting the right consistency and length and so forth. So I would prefer you to see the ball placed off your left hand side, around where your logo might be. Your wrist hinge should be as such, not that way. Okay, we're going to hinge our wrist that way. If I do about a quarter hinge, you can see that club still below my knee line, and as I rotate through, the club's still below my knees, so I'm allowing the club to travel a lot lower, a lot shallower, which will make our bad shots better. We're still propelling the ball forward rather than trying to lift it up. Okay, so we'll put that into practice. I'm going to place the ball towards my left hand side, or left hand side and middle. My hinge is going to my wrist is going to hinge back in on itself. I'm going to attempt to hold that hinge and rotate, so then my chest is facing the target when I'm finished. So if I hinge and rotate, that ball's landed about 1/3 of the way to the hole. Bang, it's hit our target. So let's repeat that again. The ball's going to be my left hand side. My hinge is going to go in on itself. I'm going to hold that hinge, rotate forward. Okay, I've given that a little bit more pepper than I needed, so it's gone a little bit too far. Now you'll see that I've now placed a club on the ground in front of me. That's 1/3 of the way to the hole. So I have a 21 metre shot here. That club is placed, that alignment rod's placed 7 metres in front of me. So I know that with a pitching wedge, with this technique, the ball should fly 1/3 of the way to the hole and roll 2/3. So let's try that. I want to skip it over that 7 metre rod that's been placed there. So again, a little quarter hinge in my wrist, rotate, I've made it bounce over that rod, and that's right on target. We'll try that again. On my left hand side, looking at my target, hinge, rotate, flew it a little bit too far, but I'm in a foot of my target. So I hope you've got something out of that today. Please feel free to contact me if you have any more questions regarding that. Hope to see you on your golf course soon. My name's Mark. My name